That was annoying. Ugh. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to my Spirit stream. So I started this a little bit ago. I already watched one video, thinking the stream was going great. And it turns out that I wasn't on the right channel. You know, I had the stream key tied to the wrong channel. So I was streaming from a different channel, but it's weird because that other channel, my stream was not showing up there. It was not showing up there. I don't know why. That was the strangest bug. That was the strangest glitch I've ever seen, because I had it. I had my stream on. I had my current YouTube channel set as the Paranormal name. So, and usually with OBS, if I start streaming but the channel isn't the right channel, it stops. It doesn't stream at all. But for whatever reason, it started to stream. Gotta go figure that out. So, since I already watched one video from the channel Sir Spooks, I'm not gonna watch that same video because I'm not gonna lie, most of those videos were obvious fakes. They weren't even trying the best. Hell, a shadow figure in one of the videos was wearing sneakers. But so yeah, I'm not gonna watch that one again because it just was not worth it. So I'm gonna be watching a different video from Sir Spooks. And also, guys, I am so close to the 4,000 public watch hours that I need to start making some money off this, because I want to be able to deliver you guys better quality with my videos, better content, better camera. And so, your guys' support has been phenomenal. But I need you guys to try to double down. Share this stream to your social media. Get your friends to watch. Get your friends to get over here and watch some more other videos. I hate to sound like I'm being pushy about it, but I'm so close. I am so close. I just want to be able to give you guys better content to watch. So that said, if you can leave a like on the stream, share it to your social media, whatever it takes, please. I would really appreciate that, guys. And also, if you guys want to watch these videos that I'm going to be reacting to tonight, the links to all the channels are in the description. So without further ado, let's get to it. So we got from Sir Spooks, top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. And, I gotta say, after that disappointment in my botched stream, I hope you deliver this time, Spooks. I really did. Alright. Let's do this.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. So, let's begin.
Okay. So I got my curiosity.
A Reddit user recently took to the platform to share a mysterious video they filmed not too long ago. They provided a bit of context in the title of the video, stating, "I've been hearing some strange running in the woods while walking my dog late at night. Last night I heard it thrashing around in the creek right next to my house. It's pretty big and very loud. Can anybody tell me what this thing could possibly be? So without further ado, let's have a look and see what's been going on. The uploader stands outside near the edge of the woods, holding his flashlight out in front of him, scanning the area for any signs of the mysterious entity. At first, it doesn't seem to want to make its presence known, but right towards the end of the video, a high, shrill noise can be heard coming from close by, which causes the uploader to run from the area as fast as he can. In the comment section,
This is already a much better start than the last video
section of the video, many people are divided as to their opinions on what this could be. Some suggest that it could be a skinwalker, whereas some say that it could be simply an animal such as a buck.
Or a boar. That's one animal that came to my mind, a boar.
Which is certainly the more relaxing answer. But in our crazy, mysterious world, anything is possible.
That's what made that noise.
The Padre Hotel, located in Bakersfield, is allegedly one of the most haunted places in the entire state of California. Originally built in 1928, the hotel has a history of 2 documented deaths, including a woman who committed suicide due to jumping off of the roof and a man who shot himself in one of the hotel's bathrooms with a handgun. In the 1950s, there was a fire on the 7th floor which resulted in a large number of deaths, which sadly even included a few children as well. In 1952, an earthquake trapped a group of people in the hotel where they ultimately died in the basement. A YouTube channel known as Paranormal Popcorn are investigating the Padre Hotel, primarily putting their attention towards the most haunted area, that being room 704.
Okay, sorry about this, guys, but when I stumble upon a new channel via one of these countdown videos, I always gotta subscribe to it because I want to broaden my horizons. I want to broaden more videos. I guess you could say.
Just
find more videos for my own countdown videos. So I have subscribed to Paranormal Popcorn. You're welcome.
2 minutes into the video, the investigative team already finds something quite creepy going on with one of their REM pod devices.
Not waiting too long, a REM pod goes off.
The REM pod is going off. It's going off like crazy. Holy shit. Look. The REM pod is going off. There's no electrical interference.
Now, I'm not really familiar with REM pods, but could it be that it's going off because it's on that cushioned bench that's not really straight, so it's kind of leaning down a little bit? Could that cause the REM pod to be going off like that?
So when me and Chris first arrived here, we set the REM pod right on that table, and it didn't go off at all during the day. Something's going off now.
For the next couple of minutes, the crew proceeds to do a quick look around in the room just to get a general sense of what the room is like, while also setting up a couple more devices for the investigation, including an EVP device. Not long after they set it up, these two creepy things can be heard.
Dude, the music box is going off.
At this moment, we capture
Okay, now the REM pod is on a more flat surface and it's still doing that. Okay, so I don't think it was caused because of the bench.
something very sinister. Right after I said the music box is going off, we believe it sounds like an angry demonic hissing. You can hear the tone of it hissing being louder than my voice. This is very compelling. Could this be a dark entity that isn't happy we are there? Here's the replay.
Dude, the music box is going off. Dude, the music box is going off.
Yeah, use that. See what happens.
Sounds like someone was having a really wet fart.
Shortly after the demonic hissing, we capture another compelling EVP of a man whispering. Here's the enhanced audio.
A little later on in the night, the group proceeds to set up more EVP devices, which quickly manage to pick up on something strange that the crew is completely baffled by. Take a listen.
While we are quietly trying to make contact, we capture an EVP of what sounds like a child's spirit. We did not hear this with our ears at the time of the investigation. Is it asking us to leave the room?
A mysterious voice seems to be saying the words, "Leave room, do you want to leave?" which obviously creeps the team out a bit. A few minutes later, the same EVP device can be seen fluctuating on the bed.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Can you make it go up all the way? Good job.
Despite how creeped out they all are at this point, they manage to press forward and continue on with the investigation. From here, the team moves into another haunted room, room 811, for the final part of the investigation. In here, they proceed to set up a paranormal music box on the ground, while a few of the team members proceed to ask any potential spirits in the room some questions. Amazingly, this happens.
Listen very closely to the responses on cue.
Thank you. Do you know who I am? Yeah? Do you know I can feel you? Great. Are you the female or the female? Can you make it go off a little bit more?
Oh god.
Great, thank you. Can you make it? Okay, thank you.
After this, the folks over at Paranormal Popcorn decide to call it a day and head home, which was probably for the best. If the footage that they captured at the Padre Hotel is indeed real, then it is proof that once you check into a room here, you won't be able to check out.
Bit over dramatic, don't you think?
The following piece of strange and unexplainable footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named FootageFinder57, who says that the video was filmed on somebody's iPhone while exploring a mysterious cave. He also says that despite how terrifying the video is, for whatever reason it received no media coverage. In the video, a group of friends are exploring a dark and narrow cave, while they all proceed to express how creeped out they all are. But they can't seem to put a finger on exactly why that is. However, If you take a close look right about here, you can see that their fear is not unfounded.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Ooh.
A strange figure seemingly dressed in all white can briefly be seen standing up straight inside the otherwise dark and narrow cave, unbeknownst to both the man and the woman in the video. Afterward, a series of strange noises can be heard throughout the duration of the video. Have a listen and see if you have any possible explanations as for what it could be.
So scary.
Brian, can close the glass. Are you there?
I'm just trying to keep up with you.
We have to go down.
Come on, let's keep going. You're what?
Did you not hear that, Ryan? Where's it coming?
Yeah, it's like a demon.
This is not funny. Oh my god, do you see? What is that?
Oh gosh.
Ryan, we have to go back.
Is this our way?
I don't know.
Guys, I don't know where we are anymore. Okay, let's keep moving forward. What's this? Mass Navy. Oh. Guys, come up here. Guys, I think I found a way out.
Go on. No, it's literally nothing. There's nothing there. It's not there. It's gone. It's literally gone.
You can do something.
People in the comment section seem to be quite divided on this particular piece of footage, with some saying that it could be fake or part of an ARG type series, while others suggest it is real and say that they were in a cave with some sort of unsettling creature. So what do you think about this video? Is this real footage of a group of young adults trapped inside a cave with a strange creature? Is it part of a viral marketing campaign? Let me know in the comments.
I don't know. I think it's just about as split as that comment section is. I mean, well, the whole argument that it's fake for the purposes of marketing and publicity and all that, it has good relevance to it. The acting, that the way that they were, the responses were genuine, especially from the woman. Those would have to be some Oscar-worthy actors and actresses to pull off a performance like that. So yeah, I'm split on that one. I'm genuinely split on that.
This bizarre TikTok video was filmed in the middle of a forest somewhere in an undisclosed location in the middle of the night. The videographer proceeds to pan his camera around the area while also holding a flashlight in the other in order to better illuminate his surroundings, which is always a smart idea. Although it's not made clear what exactly the uploader was doing out in this forest in the middle of the night, he does end up capturing something quite fascinating and equally chilling while filming that night. Take a look. A massive looking creature with a long face and big eyes can be seen hiding behind some trees toward the end of the footage, while the uploader asks, "What is that?" before ultimately fleeing from the scene just to be on the safe side. Because of the entity's unique appearance, many have speculated that this could be none other than the elusive Bigfoot, but as with any video on the internet, that is entirely up to debate. However, the descriptions about Bigfoot certainly do match the figures shown in this video. Bigfoot or not, this is definitely not something you'd want to see while out in the forest.
That's creepy.
Exploring with Danny is
I'm pretty sure it was fake, but still a good fake.
It's a YouTube channel that follows Danny as he travels across the United Kingdom and elsewhere to explore some of the creepiest and most haunted abandoned buildings he can find. In a video published to his channel in June of 2021, Danny heads out to the Royal Arcade in Keighley, West Yorkshire, which has an extremely checkered past, including several different renovations and remodels. For the first little while of the video, Danny proceeds to look around in the interior of the building, which has clearly seen better days, with rubble strewn around and the walls wearing down significantly. As he begins to explore one area of the building, however, it is clear that Danny may not be so alone in there after all. Take a look.
Put it in this bit. That's the part of the rubble bit below, yeah? I don't know what that bit is.
What?
That's the part of the rubble bit below, yeah?
That looks like a painting.
I don't know what that
How did he not notice that?
That fireplace there, the old fireplace.
Amazingly, it doesn't seem as if Danny notices the strange figure looking at him. The figure looks eerily like that of the Grim Reaper, with its creepy skull-like face and long black robes embodying him perfectly. The same exact figure can be seen multiple times throughout the video as well. Near the end of the video, Danny thinks he hears something not too far off in the distance, which is when he proceeds to call out for answers. While going to investigate, he is met with quite the surprise.
Footsteps. Hello?
Upon seeing the figure, Danny does the smart thing and decides to call it a day, and heads home, leaving the strange hooded figure inside the building. Whether or not this figure is indeed the Grim Reaper, some sort of copycat killer, or just some random person, it is terrifying just the same. And that was 5 scary videos.
That was a good one to end on. The whole thing with exploring with Danny, though, is that from the experiences I've gotten with it, that those videos are faked. Here are my snipes. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Alright, so, next up, from Chills. Top 10 scary videos of creepy stuff caught on camera. But yeah, I would still feature some good exploring with Danny videos on my channel.
If you are easily scared, then don't watch this list. The following 10 scary events that were all caught on camera are certain to shock you and open your eyes to the frightening and unpredictable world that we live in. Number 10. This video is by far one of the most mysterious and unexplainable videos I have seen in quite a long time. In the footage, it looks as though one of the men starts to get a bit angry, but only a few seconds later, the video takes a surprisingly chilling turn. All seems to be going fairly well until the one man seemingly harnesses his ability to turn the man facing him into a writhing mess on the floor. Before eventually walking away from the scene. You think it would end right there, but the mysterious man has one more terrifying trick up his sleeve. The man on the floor proceeds to roll around in pain for a few seconds before eventually turning into nothing more than a pile of dust or goop before the man in the black suit exits the scene immediately. To this day, nobody knows who these two men were and how the other was able to turn one into dust, whichever way you look at it. This is certainly one of the most mysterious videos you'll see in a long time. Number 9.
Bruh. Like, what? That was just number 10. How was that not number 1? How can any of these other videos be more terrifying than that?
The Cursed Video subreddit is one of the most uncomfortable and chilling subreddits a Reddit user can explore. This one particular video, uploaded by user Cranberry Carney, was filmed in Japan by two friends who decided to explore what appears to be some sort of old abandoned house in the middle of the night.
違反もんここ位牌が位牌とか言うのよこれ片付けていくだろこんなの
They are probably thinking the whole exploration was a bust and are about to leave, but before they can, they are about to be in for the scare of a lifetime.
なんもないじゃん何
A man's head can be seen peering in at the videographer from the background, which causes him to audibly gasp and run away before the video abruptly shuts off, leaving us totally in the dark as to what could have possibly happened next. What do you think? Was this the ghost of a man who could have passed away in this house years ago, who still roams the halls at night? Were these two friends in danger? It seems we may never get closure. Number 8. This next video is not paranormal in nature, but it definitely goes to show that danger can creep up on you in the most unexpected of places. The footage was filmed somewhere in Whitefish, Montana, and shows a man riding on a bicycle through the forest, but it's clear that he is riding away from something, and not just to enjoy the day, but what could he possibly be riding away from? Gratefully, it seems as though the bicyclist was significantly faster than the bear that was chasing him, but it's still remarkable just how much danger this man was in. Imagine if he didn't notice the bear creeping up on him and didn't have the time to pedal away. I think it would have been safe to say that if he didn't notice the animal, he could have been its next meal. Number 7. Angel Martinez was outside late at night on an isolated road with one of her friends when the two noticed something incredibly chilling not too far off in the distance.
What is that?
Angel sounds audibly confused and is definitely quite freaked out upon seeing it, which is a normal reaction. Because of this figure's unsettling appearance, Angel believes that she may have seen a skinwalker that night, and it certainly doesn't seem too far-fetched given its appearance in the video. Sadly, this video was posted 3 months ago and we still have not gotten any updates from Angel. Posted 3 months ago and we still have not gotten any updates from Angel.
Okay, the eyes right here and the eyes right there. Oh, wow. I was going to say maybe that this is a deer, but these eyes are way too spread apart to be a deer's head.
Just hope that she is doing okay and pray that she doesn't come into contact with whatever this figure is ever again. Number 6. Few people know as much about the various types of mushrooms in the world than YouTuber Tomorrow's Garden.
Well, there's certainly no shortage of the pheasant-back mushrooms out here. You can see here's one, and then one over here. They look really nice.
Everything seems to be going perfectly fine for the first little while, as the uploader shows a number of different mushroom types in the area for his viewers to see. when he is suddenly caught off guard by something horrifying.
Looks like it's holding some water. Huh? I think it's time to go.
Many people in the comments section of the video have applauded Tomorrow's Garden for his fast reaction to the incident and being able to keep himself under control and not getting too panicked about hearing the incredibly terrifying noise. But what could have possibly made a sound so terrifying? To this day, Tomorrow's Garden has no idea, and it seems as though it will forever remain a mystery.
And there's one over here. Looks like it's holding some water. Huh? I think it's time to go.
Let's check the comment section here for a second. I just kind of need a little. Yeah, hello, Bear Mustache. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Number 5. Night Watch Exploration is a relatively small channel that focuses on exploring various abandoned and allegedly haunted buildings from all around the world, which often results in them documenting some truly chilling things that terrify even the most seasoned of skeptics. In this one particular video published to their channel in July of 2021, the crew heads out to an abandoned military hangar at an undisclosed location. It doesn't take long at all for the crew members to get a little uncomfortable fairly early on.
We've been hearing noises since we got here. I just heard some.
Aw, snap!
But just when they think that perhaps they got too anxious about nothing, this happens. Some sort of eerie, lanky-looking creature can be seen slowly moving into the field of view, which causes the group to get a little freaked out.
Right there.
But surprisingly, they decide to rush after it instead of hiding. Sure enough, upon investigating the area, they do not end up finding the creature a second time, but it certainly makes you wonder what this strange figure could have possibly been.
Hello? What do you think that was, man? I mean, you saw it, right? I don't know. There's no way that whatever it was, there's no way. Whatever that thing was, disappeared through there.
Number 4. The following video was posted to the surfing subreddit. People that love to surf wouldn't expect to log into Reddit one day and find a video that gives them the chills. But that's exactly what happened when this user posted a video that showcases recorded footage from a CCTV camera that was positioned near the Los Angeles water. The video starts off normal enough as we look at the vast expanse of the water before our eyes, but in a matter of seconds, this otherwise ordinary day at the beach turns into something truly chilling. A strange black eel-shaped creature can be seen skipping across the water at an extremely rapid pace, seemingly able to move faster than most humans can even run on solid ground. The uploader posted the video with the hopes that somebody may have some sort of explanation. In the comments, some viewers suggest that it could be nothing more than a silhouette from an airplane flying up ahead, whereas others believe that this is authentic footage of some sort of bizarre extraterrestrial-like creature caught on camera. Let's all just hope that LA residents can go back to surfing in peace without having to worry about coming into contact with this creature anymore. Number 3. A YouTuber simply identified as FL is making a video of themselves roaming the streets of their small hometown of Croatia. However,
what?
After only a few seconds of recording, FL notices something quite bizarre off in the distance that causes them to stop in their tracks. Although we get a very brief look at the figure in question, it is undoubtedly extremely creepy and would surely give anybody unfortunate enough to see it up close in person goosebumps. Gratefully, it seems as though FL got out of this situation unharmed, because they have uploaded some more content to their channel following the chilling events in this video, but who knows what could have happened to them had they not been as lucky. Number 2. The RMS.
Okay, I'm calling fake on that one because, you know, it's first off the timing. How they just happen to turn on the camera at the exact moment that he sees that figure. Plus, and for the second fact, the figure doesn't move. You think something that burly, who's, you know, maybe looking for a meal and all that, would it like to lift an arm up, maybe? Yeah, I'm calling fake on that.
Queen Mary is a retired British ocean liner that primarily sailed on the North Atlantic Ocean between the years 1936 to 1967 for the Cunard White Star Line. Because the ship had been abandoned for several decades, one can obviously expect it to be incredibly creepy to enter, especially if you go alone. Well, it seems that's exactly what YouTube user RockCod did in this video he published to his channel on October 13th, 2008.
Now that's what I believe is genuine and real, because this was featured on an episode of Fact or Fake's Paranormal Files, and the team did investigate the Queen Mary with this video as their reference, and they came back with evidence of the paranormal themselves. So this video I can believe is real.
What appears to be a large number of both shadow and ghost-like figures are shown to be walking the halls of the RMS Queen Mary, all unbeknownst to RockCod. This video was published to his channel 13 years ago, and to this day is the only video you'll be able to find on his channel. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe? The Grain Fort tunnels are a mysterious series of tunnels and were initially constructed all the way back in 1868. One of the many tourists of this place is a man named Steve Ballard, who uploaded this video documenting his experience while traversing the dark and narrow passageways of the Grain Fort tunnels. In his video, Steve is reviewing that he filmed using a GoPro earlier on while he was exploring the tunnels, saying that while he was down there, he managed to capture something utterly terrifying that he wants to show us. This is what he recorded.
This is being played about half speed. Now watch. See it?
Although it is a little hard to miss when you first watch the footage, if you look carefully, you can see some sort of shadow-like figure roaming the tunnels, all while Steve was down there by himself. There is undoubtedly something down there, but the real question is, what exactly was it? Some people believe it is nothing more than a trick of the camera or the light, whereas others, such as Steve, are convinced that this is a shadow figure. So what was lurking in the Grain
Let's just hope it's not one of these sneakers.
Fort tunnels? All I know is I won't be visiting the scary place to find out.
No. See it?
If you're already not where...
Alright. Sonic Hedgehog, hello. Kim E, hi. And also Kim E, Exploring with Danny, shown earlier, is known for his entertainment content and not real. Yeah, I kind of gathered that when, you know, a whole bunch of people were telling me on my latest countdown video Exploring with Danny's fake. It's all fake, and all that. Yeah. I agree. Because he tries to make it too obvious in some aspects. Okay, so I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I will leave you real quickly with this guy's very, very curious face. I'm so proud of you, Evan. Such a sweet dog. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this face. Because this face is not this face. Alright, so my next video is scary stories that will haunt your dreams. Make sure my display's still going. It is. Here we go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious historical events that no one can quite explain. So strap yourself in, hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content. Just like this. Imagine digging a well so deep that it breaks into hell. Well, some think it has happened before. In 1989, Trinity Broadcasting Network, a radio show, reported on the well to hell for the first time. The well comes from an urban legend in Russia that asserts the drilling of a well so deep that it actually went all the way to hell.
Yeah, CERN, a country or city known as CERN, is actually trying to open the portal. Don't Oh, why?
The legend goes that Mr. Azakov, leading a team of engineers, drilled a hole somewhere in Siberia, going as deep as 14.4 kilometers or around 8.9 miles down. While drilling, they broke into a cavity which piqued their interest. The team lowered a microphone which was heat tolerant and other sensory equipment down into the hole. The equipment showed the temperature to be 1,000 degrees Celsius, which is around 1,832 Fahrenheit. However, the microphone seemed to pick up something a little more unsettling than high temperature. It sounded like screaming voices coming from the middle of Earth. Here's a sample.
I warn you, what you are about to hear is very disturbing indeed.
It's said that the miners all went insane and started fighting each other.
So enjoy that sound for your dreams tonight, kids.
When a secondary team arrived to help with the drilling, they discovered the camp in disarray, and the first squad of miners were missing. A Finnish newspaper named Amenasastia reported the story for the first time. After that, American tabloids picked up the news and it spread like wildfire. Trinity Broadcasting Network is a Christian network that quickly took up the story and said it was proof of the existence of hell. While he was visiting the US, a Norwegian teacher, Arge Rendellen, said that the story was merely a product of people's gullibility. He later wrote to Trinity Broadcasting giving his point of view. Interestingly, he went back to Norway and read another account of the story, which was supposedly factual. The story said that the well was cursed and quite real. Also, it said a bat-like creature, which could be associated with a demon, flew out of the well and blazed across the sky. Trinity Broadcasting didn't do anything to verify whether it was a hoax or not and ran the story. Later, many versions of the same story were heard around the US. For instance, in 1992, Weekly World News published the same storyline but with a different location. According to this story, the incident took place in Alaska, where Satan climbed out of the well and killed 13 miners. Today, you can find the horrific retelling of the story on many YouTube videos that also have the infamous tormented sounds. However, it was later revealed that the sound effects were taken from different sources, with Barren Blood, a 1972 horror movie, being the most prominent source. Just when these sounds were injected into the urban legend remains a mystery.
Yeah, I think it's real. Because, you know, there are people out there that are actually trying to open a portal to hell. Why? I don't know. They're stupid. You know, I believe in the existence of hell. As a Christian, I believe in the existence of God. So obviously, you know, you can't have a God without a hell, right? So, yeah, I can believe this for sure.
In 1983, the CIA wrote a very bizarre report called the Gateway Report that claimed an altered state of consciousness can be the gateway to astral projection. In 2003, the report was declassified and has since fueled conspiracy theories and readers' imaginations worldwide. Named The Analysis and Assessment of the Gateway Process, the document was 29 pages long. It dove into the CIA's investigation of whether hypnosis and mind control could be helpful in the Cold War. The report is quite dense and wordy, going from complex topics like quantum mechanics and neuroscience to a pseudoscience that has, since its release, been debunked. Some people have called it a mind labyrinth, as it goes on to explain scientific underpinnings of some spiritual concepts and space-time transcendence for 24 long pages. It discusses transcendental meditation, hypnosis, biofeedback, universal holograms, and spiritual beliefs. According to the report, the universe comprises of interacting energy fields, and that the mental states are merely energy variations. The human consciousness follows the same principle, being a vibrational energy pattern. Once an individual achieves a state known as hemi-sync, they can enter an altered state of consciousness. In this state, the vibrations of their consciousness are not limited by physical reality. Thus, they can tune into the energy field purely and freely. Some took this report quite literally and thought it to be the basis of the laws of attraction, which states that bad thoughts attract bad outcomes while good thoughts attract good outcomes. Others believe the CIA was investigating the idea of mind warriors that could literally travel through.
Okay, so are these just stories? You know, there's not going to be like any paranormal stuff and all that? Because I'm getting bored. You know, with just, you know, stories. You know, we're here for paranormal. Alright, we're going to watch this one instead. Caution, the scary footage may cause nightmares.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slap Cam. Today we're looking at some scary clips that are sure to give you the chills. So as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. This video was posted to Reddit by user I Suck at Cooking Food. It appears to be
fantastic Reddit name.
Paranormal activity?
Huh?
Kitchen? Oh, I
okay,
think
so yeah, and it's a paranormal video that takes place in a kitchen. I suck at cooking food.
Be a piece of security camera footage captured inside of a commercial kitchen. For a few seconds, everything seems quite normal until something strange happens. Take a look.
There's always that until something strange happens moment.
When you first watch the video, it may seem as though the trays fall because they've been placed too close to the edge of the shelf. However, if you take a closer look, you can see that this isn't the case at all. It appears as though the trays have been shoved. This is definitely a weird video and one that's left many scratching their heads looking for answers. While it's possible that the clip is actually a prank and that the trays were pulled down using some kind of fishing line, this seems unlikely, as it appears there's actually food in one of the dishes. Because of this, several viewers believe that this bizarre incident was the work of a paranormal force, perhaps a poltergeist powerful enough to manipulate objects. Whatever the case may be, it seems that none of the employees can be blamed for the waste of food at least. So what do you think? Is this really paranormal activity caught on camera?
No.
Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.
And I call fake, because you know whether or not they waste food or not, you know, this would be like, you know, good publicity maybe, you know, attracting attention for potential customers. I mean, if that's all you're giving us, then you know you're not giving us a lot.
Hello. In this video, posted to Instagram by Mr. Horror Videos, we see some footage that appears to have been captured by someone on a hike. The eerie, mist-filled air transforms what would probably be a peaceful setting into a creepy, otherworldly landscape. As the hiker makes their way along the path, we can suddenly hear a chilling noise disturbing the silence. Take a listen. At first, it seems to be a strange hissing sound.
Okay, so that was just heard. You have to lean in a little closer.
Silence. Take a listen. At first, it seemed
That's creepy.
to be a strange hissing sound, but quickly turns into a deep guttural growl. One viewer thought the sound was so scary that the video had to be fake. They argued that if it was them in the video hearing a sound like that, they'd be out of there in 2 seconds flat. Amazingly, however, the hiker doesn't seem fazed by the noise at all, and continues to walk down the trail despite the growling becoming more and more intense. Sadly, the video ends shortly thereafter, leaving the viewers unsure of what was actually responsible for such an unnerving sound. What would you have done if you were in the hiker's shoes? Would you have continued your walk, or would you reverse on out of there?
I mean, after hearing that growl, he doesn't run away, and the video just kind of ends right there. That makes me skeptical about it.
There as fast as you could.
A, why wouldn't you run away after hearing that? Or B, at the very least, keep recording for a little longer to see if more happens.
Good.
It's like the uploader. Let's do this. So I'm calling fake on that.
This video is posted to Instagram by Canale Terrorizante. It shows a man and a woman lounging around. Like many similar clips, this one starts off innocent enough. It looks as though it might have been captured by a family member or friend on their cell phone. However, a few seconds into the video, something chilling happens. Take a look. A dark, shadowy figure suddenly runs by. Strangely, neither the man nor the woman seem to notice. If you slow the footage down, you can see that the figure is somewhat transparent. The woman on the couch remains visible even as it passes by.
Okay. Again, I'm calling fake on this. Because prior to that shadowy figure appearing and walking across the room, there was absolutely no reason for this guy to turn his camera on. Who would just want to watch any kind of footage of just two people sitting, eating popcorn and watching TV? How is that entertaining to anyone? There's no reason for him to turn his camera on other than to fake a shadowy figure video.
The video's description suggests that the mysterious figure could be a shadow person or even an Orisha, a deity of several major African religions. Orishas are said to act as intermediaries between humans and the supreme being Olodumare or Olorun. According to these religions, every living being and natural phenomenon was created by Olodumare and therefore infused with his sacred energy.
Yeah, if you want to convince us, you have to give us a better scenario. Do a video of you going on a hike maybe, or driving down a busy intersection to see if any, a car would crash or anything like that. No, that's the scenario you picked.
Because Olodumare's powers and responsibilities are so vast, they don't involve themselves directly in human affairs. Legend maintains for this purpose he created the Orishas. As this video is brief, it's certainly hard to speculate too deeply on the mysterious figure's identity. Yet, there does seem to be something otherworldly or even ghost-like about it. So what do you think the figure could be? A shadow person? An Orisha perhaps? Or is it something else entirely? Love to hear your take on this in the comment section down below. This scary video is an excerpt of some CCTV footage uploaded to Susanta Nanda IFS's Twitter account. It shows a woman taking a seat at nighttime on what appears to be a fallen tree or wooden bench. All seems peaceful until you notice the pair of sinister glowing eyes over the woman's right shoulder. Take a look at what happens. Watching that again, a large animal lunges at the woman, who falls to the ground. Luckily, the woman's able to fight the beast off with her walking stick. This terrifying clip was captured near RA Forest, an area of rich vegetation in Mumbai, India. As it turns out, the creature seen stalking the woman is a leopard, which are commonly found in these parts. In fact, the area is well known for leopard attacks, a phenomenon believed by experts to be caused in part by poor garbage disposal. It seems that these beasts can't resist the lure of an easy meal, and sometimes humans just seem to get in their way. While luckily the woman and the leopard escaped this encounter unharmed, next time it might be a different story.
That poor woman though, that must have been frightening.
In this video, uploaded to Instagram by Canal Aterrorizante, we see a rather creepy excerpt of some security camera footage captured in a hospital. Watch.
Turn. Okay, there we go.
At 3:15 AM, an empty wheelchair supposedly began to move all by itself down one of the darkened corridors. A nurse who was on duty...
Okay, I was a bit skeptical at first, because someone could have just been at the end of that hallway and just shoved the wheelchair, making it look like it was haunted, but then it turned on its own and was like, okay, there we go.
He at the time reported that she had never seen anything like it before, and that she was terrified by the situation.
Now it has...
According to the description of the video, the chair was moving to the side of the room where the nurse was in. You can see it creepily wheel into frame from an adjoining corridor. It then spins suddenly in the darkness.
There's some substance right there. I love that.
While it could be possible to pull the wheelchair along with some fishing line or wire, the sudden abrupt changes to its direction seem as though it would be much harder to fake.
That would be a lot harder to fake, a sudden turn like that.
Let's just hope that the nurse who actually witnessed this event wasn't too scarred by this strange encounter. This unnerving photo has supposedly been floating around the internet since 2018. It shows some sort of strange figure lurking at the back of a church while a pastor delivers a sermon.
What the heck?
According to the story, several members of the church had seen the strange figure in the area on more than one occasion, yet the pastor never noticed it. If you zoom in, you can see that the figure has thin, almost skeletal limbs and has a hunched posture. It almost appears to be covered in some sort of tattered clothing. While there's little denying that the image is certainly creepy, the fact that there's very little accompanying information means that it's hard to verify. The way that the figure is positioned is also a little suspicious, as it would be quite easy to add it in Photoshop against the dark background. However, until the image is proven to be fake, there remains a chance that what we're seeing is actually real. Imagine sitting in church and turning your head to catch a glimpse of this thing standing at the door. Before we get to our last chilling clip, remember to caress that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to do a backflip, then gently click that thumbs up button there.
I'm not going to do the backflip.
Just like the previous video of the stalking leopard, this last clip on our list has nothing to do with the supernatural, yet it shows a very scary situation. The clip, which was posted to TikTok by LadyV699, shows two people running along a track. When they reach the end, the young boy climbs up a rocky embankment and begins to celebrate on top. However, his elation is short-lived. Take a look at what happens next.
Whoa!
As you can see, a large bear comes running.
Okay, that little boy is the luckiest little boy in the world.
From off camera. Luckily, it passes the boy, who clearly looks shocked to see the creature. The bear then descends a steep embankment before disappearing from the camera holder's view. The young boy can be heard shouting, "Whoa, Mum, a bear," as he watches the creature run into the surrounding bush. It's
Damn. How close that little boy came to being bear food just now. Why did that bear just pass him up like that? I mean, I'm glad he did, but it seems kind of not in their nature, you know? The only thing I can think of was that the bear was not hungry. And maybe it was running away from something even more terrifying.
It's thought that bears won't usually attack humans unless they feel threatened. Luckily, it seems this wasn't the case here, as the bear appeared to ignore the boy and continue its run as though no one was even there.
Yeah, that little boy is lucky.
This video serves as a stark reminder to always be on your guard whenever you're out in nature. Who knows what might be lurking in the bushes?
Yeah, because when you're out in nature, you're out in their territory. The city, that's your territory. You know, you want to stay in your territory unless you have a death wish.
Is just out of sight. Luckily for this family, all ended well, but given a slightly different scenario, who knows what this bear might have done.
I say it. I say it a lot when I do these scare streams, that most of the time the scariest things aren't supernatural. It's a deer running that can make some control sound. I can believe that. 30 playbacks. You guys are killing this right now. I love it. Alright, next up we got King Frostner, the scariest video that you will not forget. Sounds fun.
Hello guys, time for scary videos. Today with an eerie encounter in an old basement and the possible capture of an apparition at an abandoned pool. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty. The following video was posted by a young man who states that in this recording he came across something really unsettling. Apparently he had heard strange noises lately that, for whatever reason, seemed to occur after dark. He was just about to call his night when he felt that something wasn't right. He states, going upstairs.
Then that rhymed. He was about to call it the night when he realized something wasn't right. It sounds like a bad Dr. Seuss novel.
It's too bad and felt scared all of a sudden. This really...
He jumped from his creepy Razuzel while floating around with a look at them Pazuzzles.
freaked me out. wasn't sure what he saw that night, but if we take a better look, one could think that a creepy face is lurking out from the left lower corner in the other room.
Now, that was there seemingly the whole time. And he's so far away from it in that dark room. I'm thinking, if it's fake, then the best possibility that sticks to my mind is that it's a picture frame picture.
He was alone that night, so whatever this thing is wasn't supposed to be there. Are we looking at a ghost here, or do you have a better explanation?
It looks like an old portrait, an old picture frame picture. If it's real, then ew, good.
Are you prepared for the spooky season?
Why is that the scariest thing I've seen tonight so far?
Unfortunately, there are many things in the World Wide Web that you might not be protected against. Our today's sponsor, Atlas VPN, is here to help you out with that. Atlas is providing you one of the most affordable VPN services. Time is running out, so
I already got my McAfee VPN, so I'm doing pretty good with that. So
click the link in the description and secure this awesome deal. This is another recording from the paranormal section of Reddit, which was posted by a concerned user. He and a friend were on an investigation that night. They had their cameras set up in what appears to be the pool area of a building and captured something interesting. He states, "Apparition, to the left of the screen you can see a white figure, and if you look closely, a black mass following it. To me it looks like a swimming arm, and the black mass is the rest of the body. As soon as the white wisp disappears into the wall, our camera, that is connected to a battery pack, just dies. What can you guys see here? Is it possible that a spirit was going through their old swimming motions? Maybe it was just a shadow, either being cast by one of the two men or something from the outside. Who can say for sure?
Oh, they're talking about right here. Okay, I was looking like right here.
This was shared by user It's Isaac. In general, he doesn't really post much on his profile, and when he does, it's mostly gaming related videos. Tonight, however, he caught something quite intriguing on their CCTV camera that was mounted outside of their house. It was extremely eerie, he said, and he wasn't sure if whatever we see on this video was human.
Right now, you can go slow-mo.
What the?
So weird.
Yeah, babe. Look at this area right here, and just watch for a few seconds.
Their house. It was extremely eerie, he said, and he wasn't sure if whatever we see on this video was human.
Right now, you can go slow-mo. So weird.
At first there seems to be a person running, but then it transcends into the sky, like a balloon, until it's gone. outside and there's a huge shadow of a creature with wings. His family and friends were also speechless and clueless. Nobody knew what had transpired here that night. It is quite unusual though, right? Is it a being from another dimension? Or what else is unfolding here? Just a glitch? Let me know.
I'm speechless with that one, guys. That one... Wow. I don't know what to say to that. If it's real, the only thing that comes to my mind is like some sort of a battle between an angel and a demon. I don't know.
This was posted by another Reddit user who's...
But at the same time, other than like really good Premiere Pro editing, I can't figure out how that could have been faked.
States that he came across a bone-chilling capture which was taken in his very own bedroom. He wrote the following: "My old film camera took a photograph by itself and woke me up. It captured this image. Anyone has any ideas? It was a Polaroid SLR 680. I don't use it often. Last time I used it was a few years ago for an art project. I never sleep fully in the dark because my dog sleeps in my room." It would appear that something strange is hovering over the young man. If we rotate the image, it even paints a clearer picture, at least based on the opinions of some of the forum members. It was something demonic taking a picture that night. It is quite odd that an old Polaroid camera would take a picture on its own, I find. But there are many reasons of why that could have happened. What do you think was the real reason for this event? Let me know.
Wow, that's bizarre. Anomalous though, huh?
We haven't taken a look at paranormal enthusiast Tim Morozov for quite a while, which is why tonight we are following him into a forest, an area which he simply calls the Anomalous Zone. It is one of the most mystical forest areas in all of Russia. Based on his reports, he has spent several nights there already, and has captured some really unnatural encounters with either strange creatures or things that he couldn't fully understand. The trees in the forest are bent in a really interesting way. Tim states that this is really rare and caused by geomagnetic radiation from the ground, as well as frequent temperature drops. In his mind, this also has affected some animals, creatures, or whatever else is living in these forests. After spending a few hours in the forest, he states that he felt his mind playing tricks on him already. However, he decides that now was a good time to check the forest for any anomalies.
Сейчас слышу, как скрипит дерево где-то неподалеку. Хотя до этого такого не было. Была полная тишина.
Tim is deciding to prepare his Ouija board and to contact the spirits that might be home to this forest region.
Духи этого леса, вы можете выйти со мной на контакт.
You know, if I hadn't said it enough times before, it just means that not enough people watch my videos. Don't mess with Ouija boards. Do you want evil spirits, Lana? Because this is how you get evil spirits, Lana.
Right in this moment, his camera captures something that is roaming in between the trees right behind him. Of course, he didn't notice anything at the time. He doesn't get any answers and then concludes the Ouija session at the time to return to his tent. He keeps 2 cameras outside, however, to capture any unusual activity that might occur. Tim is asking the spirit world for a message over his radio and opens the portal again by his Ouija board. Then things get interesting.
Может, это фонарик, тень откуда-нибудь показалась.
Pretty decent scare right there.
Now on high alert, Tim is following the weird cracking sounds.
And something is following him. And just disappeared behind the tree.
Did he capture a glimpse of the spirit that only moments before seemed to have been walking right behind him? Whatever the answer, his investigation took several more interesting turns, and you should check it out on his channel.
Bro, shotgun. Real talk. Who brings a shotgun? Who brings a shotgun to a paranormal investigation? I mean, what could that possibly accomplish? Total plutonic reversal. Did you get any of that?
Yay.
Lately, people seem to get scared quite a bit by Japanese ghost clips that are unsurfacing from the depths of the internet. Now we want to take another look at one of these gems. We see 2 friends that were spending the night together at their house. They had only moved in recently. The girl...
Strawberry. Yeah, my first Paranormal Countdown video was 10 Japanese ghost videos, and that's been a big hit on this channel. Thank you, Casper Site.
Girls thought it would be a fun idea to tell eerie ghost stories to each other, and later share them on their social media profiles. What seemed fun at first turned into several urban legends that they were telling each other. You know, make-believe ghost stories that scared them when they were younger. Few moments in, they believed to have heard a scream.
That was weird.
Of course, that was weird to them, since they were staying home alone that evening. They go check and find a glass on the floor, which contained some kind of bones. Strange. freaked out at this point. They decide to get rid of it straight away. And then this happened.
Not bad.
This creepy thing appeared behind one of the two girls, and the girl filming was terrified. The description of the video says that they probably have conjured up something that either was living in this old house before, or that accessed their realm through a portal. Or an easier explanation would be that this was just a scary film project. Quite a good scare though, wouldn't you say? The next video stems from Indonesia, and it was found on the profile of user Envitasari12. He shared it after a nightly trip on the motorbike of his friend. They were on the way back home after visiting a friend. The young man states that whatever was captured that night, straight above them, was visible to the naked eye. And no, it was not a traffic light. Very interesting. What exactly was floating there in the sky? What's your idea? The two men believe that it was a female spirit, which is why they were startled quite a bit after that. Could it have been something else that was hanging there?
Yeah, it looks like a dinosaur toy.
It is certainly mysterious, though.
Hanging from its head.
I know I said I would do it next time. Did you take it onto my PLT people?
Can I do it after the stream?
I was just kind of if you already did it, not if you wanted to it.
I don't think maybe I have. Can't remember if I did or not.
If you didn't, let me know.
Okay.
The next video was shared by mi amigo Moshe. The man is telling us about an infamous siren that can be seen in the local waters around his hometown. He swears that he had seen it several times over the years, but that he clearly remembers an encounter he had when he was still a little kid. Apparently, this creature can be heard singing in the midst of night, attempting to lure unknowing men into the waters. He was out live streaming this encounter on his channel and even answering questions from his viewers.
Oigan. Se escuchó algo. A ver, vamos.
Moshe wanted to know if he's able to conjure this thing up tonight. Maybe singing would help.
I just remembered I took her out.
Huh?
I took her out, I think, while you guys were out dashing. or did I just check the mail? No. I don't think I took her out tonight.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué? ¡Ah, no mames! ¿Qué pedo es eso? ¡Ah! ¿Qué?
There seemed to be something standing, but what exactly was it? The infamous siren? Another spirit, perhaps? Really hard to say. The following video was shared by Brooklyn Marie on her profile. She started this video diary after her family had uncovered a trapdoor that led to some kind of basement underneath their house. And ever since, they could hear really unsettling noises from down there. It almost sounded like screams.
Yeah, I would not be down there. I would be gone.
And one day, she saw this down there.
Ooh, I see it. I see it.
Could this really be a woman in white? Or was she just seeing things? Till this day they have no idea what had caused the yelling down there. Quite the eerie story in my opinion. This video was supposedly caught by another tenant who recently had to move places. He stated that nightly disturbances were nagging him quite a bit, and it was relatively often that he woke up to furniture that was being moved, or the sink that had turned on by itself. Tonight was no exception, only that he had now started to document these encounters on video. It was really annoying to him. But what was about to follow was even crazier.
Ooh.
A woman in a black dress appears, and she is staring towards the closet. Reason enough for the man to check it out. And this is where the video ends. I know, it's a bit out there, but I hope it's gonna help you to enjoy some nightmares tonight.
That was a good one to end on. That was a really good
Thank
one
you
to
guys
end
so
on. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's a bird or a very large bat. Batman. Ninja. Ninja Batman. Alright. Next up, we got from Spicy Horror. Top 4 scary ghost videos for 2 stops to watch. My friend, that is an insult.
1,000 likes for the old people. I always wonder, what does grocery store employees does when they are closing? I know what you are thinking. What a smart question. I must be a genius for questioning such a thing, but the next clip has the answers. Those employees start messing around. I wonder how they still have their jobs. Maybe they kidnapped their boss and now he is haunting the store. Like imagine opening the store's refrigerator to get your favorite drink as always, and you just find out that the factory has stopped the production of it. That's just scary, and the next moment you turn around, the other refrigerator's doors are swinging. I mean, if my employees kidnapped me, I would destroy the store, not just messing around.
Es uno de mis compañeros de aquí de trabajo. ¿Qué pasó, hijo? ¿Qué se cayó? Vean, 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 vean. Ahí ya empezaron a abrir también. Vean, observen. Híjole. Vamos a tratar de no acercarnos, Jorgito, porque... Vean cómo se están abriendo las puertas. Vamos a ver de aquel lado. Ahí se ve cómo se están abriendo y cerrando. Toda la tarde he estado pasando esto, e inclusive ya hay gente que se dio cuenta, clientes. Y híjole, la verdad sí es un poco temeroso. Ya le hablé a mi supervisor para que, vean, ya le hablé a mi supervisor.
I was about to say, I'd like to see one of those doors open without one of these displays obstructing the view where someone could be hiding there.
Para que viniera a ver esto que está pasando. No me cree, pero digo, quedó de venir, hasta ahorita no ha venido. Y
So thank you for providing that.
No nos hemos atrevido a ir a la parte de atrás en la cámara porque pues nos da un poco de temor, ¿no? Porque pues esto es algo sobrenatural. Pero vamos, Jorgito, allá atrás a ver qué pasa. Vean. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos a arriesgarnos a ir. Vamos a arriesgarnos porque a ver qué pasa. Esta es la parte de la entrada de la cámara. Vamos a ver qué pasa. O sea, ahora sí que... Dijo, no sé si oyeron. Jorgito, ve a ver, hijo. ¿Sí?
Take a look at this man. Look at this sweet smile. Isn't he happy? But for real, to me, this is more fun than scary. A French guy by the name of Ghost Rocky is living in a haunted house, and he uploads the encounters on TikTok. I'm also sick of this typical backstory, so the Rocky is rocking around his house to see what can he capture of the paranormal. And I have some questions here. Why does this man have so many toys? And I'm talking about kids' toys here, and he lives with his wife and dogs only. Maybe his wife gave birth to dogs. Let's talk about the activity, and I will summon it to you. When he is asleep, he hears banging coming from the walls. In the kitchen, those cabinets can't stay steady for long, just like my hands. And you can tell that the ghost doesn't like Roro in specific here, because they keep throwing shit on him. And I will assume it's because he is a weenie. He couldn't even stand alone in the kitchen, and his wife was literally just 1 foot away sitting in the living room. And I want to know who actually has the balls here. The entire time he was the only one shaking, while his pets and wife were like a cold stone. And I never forget the money shot, where he did a micro close-up on his foot to show us the scratches he got from the spirits.
Hey, buddy! What you doing up there just hanging around?
Hanging around my mommy. You don't sleep it. We just hanging around my back.
Sorry. I was trying to help you to sit up.
Okay.
Disgusting. Also, there is a creepy ass looking doll that did the I trust you back fall.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Qui est là? Ok. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici? Est-ce que vous pouvez vous montrer, s'il vous plaît?
I mean, there has to be a child they have that's not being shown on the camera.
Oula. Ça recommence encore une fois. Je sais pas si vous avez
Why
entendu.
would he have so many children's toys just lying around like that if they don't have a kid?
Depuis tout à l'heure, c'est comme ça. Tu me fais peur. Est-ce que tu peux te manifester? J'ai une croix, il y a de l'eau bénite sur la table, mais si t'es pas malfaisant, tu ne risques rien. Je sais que tu es là, tu as fait du bruit. Manifeste-toi, s'il te plaît.
That wasn't me sniffling, by the way. That was him.
J'ai pas du tout l'habitude de... Je sais pas comment m'en servir.
Putain.
Ok. Tiens, prends un croix.
Je crois qu'il apprécie pas tout. Hein.
Prends un croix. Manifeste-toi. Tu es un esprit malfaisant, ok. Ça, on l'a compris. Prends le béni. Prends le béni. Je tremble de peur. Montre-toi, s'il te plaît. Ok. Ok, vas-y, attends, donne.
Peut-être pas une bonne idée, ce fois.
Je sais pas comment on fait.
Faut que je dise au nom du Père,
Nom du Père, du Fils et du Saint-Esprit, je t'ordonne de partir.
What, do you think that's holy water or something? He picks up with the sounding water bottle and just kind of starts shaking it like this, you know, kind of jerking it forward like he's trying to spray holy water.
Partir.
It's the sun, you moron.
C'est possible. Ah ouais, je viens de voir. Ok, si c'est ta faute.
There you go, buddy. You're welcome.
Façon de communiquer là.
Good night.
D'accord. Est-ce que tu es une femme? D'accord. Qui me fait mal au pied, putain. Ah la vache. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah oui, c'est tout. Oh la vache. Regardez ça, j'ai trop de griffes. Non. C'est toi qui... Ok.
Ok.
Donc tu joues avec moi. Ok. Est-ce que vous pouvez me dire ce que... Oh putain, je calme. Je ne vous veux aucun mal. Oh, vache. Ok, d'accord.
Dude, seriously, where is your child?
Oh.
You have so many little girls' toys, and I still have yet to see a little girl.
Wow, c'était quoi ça? Tu peux le refaire? Non, je tiens à montrer quand même. C'est vraiment une peluche.
I don't think I have anything to add here. I already spared myself and harassed. I mean, talked nicely about the main events at the beginning. So the mic is yours now.
I think he's haunted, but seriously, why? You know, dead or alive, why would you not mess with that guy?
Let's pretend to be scared and put some shocking reactions masks on. Somebody was sleeping and dreaming of becoming the next Prince of India. By the way, he is sleeping in what looked to be a mosque. Why? Go ask him. What you need to know here is that he got dragged, so mysteriously he disappeared.
Okay. He got dragged all the way outside and he didn't wake up.
I don't understand what happened after he was dragged. Like, where is he now? What would be his reaction like when he wakes up? Is he fine? Those were the questions I thought my ex had after she dumped me. Turned out she has kids now. Today we continue with the Paranormies. This is the continuous of their 2 parts Geordie's Possessed documentary. This is the endgame of his Infinity War, where Geordie and Johnny will team up again to end Thanos, who represents the Jinn in our case. And we also have to talk about the spiritual healer, who in this case is trying to help Geordie, but I doubt that. She called Juju a 5 years old. What a harassment. And what's more surprising is the ghost also calling Geordie a 5 years old. I see some secret alliance here. And thanks to Geordie, I won't look at my front car mirror when I'm driving alone at night anymore. I already had this phobia for a long time before seeing this. And I don't even have a car or know how to drive. And if you wonder why, because I always expect that some figure would be sitting in the back seat. And I also don't have enough money. But to put a conclusion to this, after Johnny saw some water reflection in the bathroom just like Doctor Strange in Endgame, he sat on the toilet seat as if he was about to drop some bars on the spirits. And if you wonder if Geordie snapped his finger to end the possess, watch the video.
Okay, so I just left a friend's house and she's in my back seat right now. Hello?
What the hell?
Patty told me that what was following me could potentially come back, but I didn't want to believe her. I wanted to believe that whatever was following me was gone and I would be okay for the rest of my life. But after what happened in the car, I definitely wanted to get some answers. So Johnny and I decided to go back to the RV and run some tests to see if we could make communication with my tormentor. 5. 5? Is this recording?
Yeah, I remember this from. I remember this.
Since I was 5 years
I remember
old?
part 1 from last week.
So it's like a child. It's like I'm talking to a 6-year-old. I don't know. You just feel very young to me because that's, I feel, where it grabbed you when you were younger, right?
camera just shut off when it said leave. Does it still say it on the
Really?
screen?
Yes, it did. It actually shut off when it said that?
Yeah.
Show me a reason to leave.
The camera shut off right before it said that. Whoa. That just moved.
It could have just fallen. It was up here. It could have easily just fallen.
That was a very weird time to do it then.
Yeah.
'Cause it's been sitting there for a while. Whoa.
You see something?
What is that? Yeah. Something. There's a light in the bathroom.
What the heck?
A light?
Yeah, it's moving. Look, come walk over. Look. Oh my god. Oh, it's gone.
It was like, what
did it say?
Spotted. It was a white, was it like
It was
white?
no, it was green. But it
It wasn't the K2?
No. It was like the K2 was reflecting something. It almost looked like water, and it said waters before.
Uh-huh.
There's no water in there. I mean, when I looked into the bathroom and I saw the K2 meter shining off, what looked like to me would have been water, okay? So I don't know what I was seeing. As soon as the laser grid went back on, that light was gone. So there couldn't have been water on the floor. What was that? Oh my god.
Go.
Get the K2 meter. Grab the K2 meter.
Fuck. What did you say?
Whoa.
What's your name? I know you're here. I need to know what your name is. Ask how long you've been following me.
It said your name.
What do you want to say to me? Are you the devil? Now that we're finally talking.
Hello.
Hello. How long have you been following me?
Forever.
Forever? My entire life? How old?
I said no. Woman's voice said no.
No? How old was I when you started following me? How old was I?
It said 5.
5? Why?
It said go.
Why did you start following me when I was so young?
Heavy.
What did I do? I do believe that the beep has been with me since that night in Morgan's room, and Patty was able to cleanse it from me, but the real enemy was, or has been, the demon that's been with me for most of my life. In fact, it may have been with me since I was 5 years old, if our investigation is accurate. Did this one entity grow stronger after we let go of the planchette, or did the second entity make things worse by attaching itself to me as well?
So, we come to a conclusion that Jordy has 2 female spirits attached to him, who also loves him. Lucky you, when I got attached to 2 different women's in the past. Both of them teared me apart, and they say a jerk doesn't repeat the same mistake twice. I guess I'm just much more than what humanity can quote to. So don't be like me and subscribe to save yourself.
And the dialogue you can come up with, spicy. It's great. Alright. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Fortunately, 99% of paranormal video are fake or explained as watched for entertainment value. Any... Do you? Oh, nope. Scary Spice always brings humor to paranormal videos. Those wishing seen with cast aside. Don't, I must have been thinking of the girl band. The Hex Girls? Chat's livening up right now. I like it. Alright, next we got from Fearsome Top 5. 5 scary ghost videos that'll leave your jaw hanging. Let's see.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Take a moment to prepare yourself for what you're about to witness, because today we're gonna take a look at 5 scary ghost videos that'll leave your jaw hanging. Number 1. The first video that we're gonna take a look at was uploaded by the YouTube channel
Who names their YouTube channel It's Raining Babies?
It's Raining Babies, and they titled this video Ghost Caught on Camera, which was more than enough to catch my attention. The man behind this channel works at a bar called Wolf Den Brewing, and it's well known amongst the bartenders that this bar is supposedly haunted by an entity that lurks throughout the old building. Well, recently, the CCTV cameras in this bar managed to catch something rather strange. As the video begins, we can see strange movement happening to the right of the bar entrance. Then moments later, it appears as if something makes its way up the stairs. Then coincidentally, the hat on the top hook mysteriously gets knocked onto the ground. The man behind this channel's theory is that the strange movement was possibly caused by people walking around the porch outside of the window. But if that is the case, then why can we easily see this woman so clearly? But either way, I'll leave this one up to you to decide. Number 2. TikTok user Emily Meager recently posted a video of something that she can't seem to explain. Randomly, in the middle of the night, Emily received a motion detected notification. At 1:10 a.m., the cameras outside of Emily's house managed to catch something moving around outside of her home.
What the flag?
In the dark of night, an eerie figure can be seen making its way down the street before walking up Emily's driveway towards her house. This figure has a very interesting shape and does not appear to be a person. Emily is the mother to a young daughter, so when she saw this figure getting close to her house, she was understandably frightened. Number 3. TikTok user ShanieFanTG recently posted a series of videos to TikTok of the strange things that have been happening in her home. After installing security cameras around her house, this woman was finally able to catch proof of the presence that she's always felt. And although this activity started out small, with objects being moved by an unseen force, things have recently taken a darker turn as the entity in her home has began to focus on her dogs.
These dogs are genuinely freaked out about something. And then they just stop.
While this woman was away, her dogs were left at home in their crates as usual, but for some odd reason, both of the dogs are barking, as if they see something in the room with them. when all of a sudden, they both stop barking simultaneously. Moments later, it appears as if something that we cannot see takes the collar off of the black dog, which clearly freaks him out. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear the collar unbuckle before falling off. Having a ghost in my house would be one thing, but if that ghost ever went after my dog, that's when my black belt would come in handy. Which Number 4. A man by the name of Robert Mayfield posted a video to TikTok of a terrifying experience he recently had. One night, Robert wasn't able to sleep, and that's when he noticed a stuffed animal in the room that immediately made him feel uneasy. And when he began recording on his phone, he managed to catch this.
So I couldn't sleep because I felt like something was watching me. You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing because I feel like it's frickin' watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that bullshit right there. Oh, hell no. I'm done with it. That thing's going in the dump right now. Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now.
As Robert angles his phone towards the stuffed animal, it unexpectedly begins to move. And what's especially creepy about this is as soon as Robert mentions that he could have sworn he saw the bear move, it does exactly that. This terrifying movement was enough to make Robert hop up out of his chair and react pretty much exactly how I would have. Number 5. The last video that we're gonna take a look at was uploaded by YouTube user Urbex Hill. This channel is run by a guy named Christopher, and he recently explored the Molly Stark Sanatorium. As always, when he sets out to explore these abandoned places, he's not intentionally looking for paranormal activity. But sometimes, when walking through an abandoned building that hasn't had any visitors in decades, you tend to stir things up. Well, during his exploration, while Chris was exploring the tunnels under the sanatorium, they led him to the Children's Hospital part of the complex, which is where he came face to face with this. While he was exploring these dark tunnels, he noticed a ghostly white figure walking in front of him towards the dead end of the tunnel. Chris has no explanation as to what this could possibly be, besides maybe someone that lost their life in this very sanatorium. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. Now, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to
short but sweet. Hey, Reflex. Poor dogs shouldn't be kept in cages like that. It's messed up. 45 playbacks. Awesome, guys. Alright, so. Last one for the night. And you know how I like to do it. Save the best for last. The GOAT. The King. Mixed top 5. We got 5 scary ghost videos to make you punch the screen. Not my screen.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
haunted. Single dad Alex Calvo inherited his estranged grandmother's house in Florida after her recent passing. So he and his daughters packed their bags and moved to the home to start a new life. The house has been in his family for 4 generations and has been left mostly untouched. In fact, when they move in, the home is still full of his grandmother's belongings. Alex begins to record moments from his family's move to the new house and shares his experiences on TikTok. When they first arrive, Alex posts a video of the event, but concerned viewers soon point out to him that there is something very disturbing in the video. Alex is shocked.
Look at our new house. Wow. This is cool, right? Better than an apartment. Okay. Got everybody here. Heading on into the new house for the first time. They say go. Yeah. See how scary? It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, look at all this stuff. Dollhouse for you, Salo. Go. Okay. This kitchen's pretty nice.
Yes, I saw it.
Ready?
He's gonna ask, did you see it? Yes, I saw it.
I'm gonna go out, Grandma.
Go. Okay.
There.
This kitchen's pretty nice.
Ready? I'm gonna go out, Grandma.
Go close the door.
Did you see it? When Alex walks past a mirror, a creepy dark figure can be seen in the reflection. Alex says that he has no idea what this could have been, but he decides to keep recording his experiences in the new house. A little over a month later, and in the middle of the night, this happens.
Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here. It's the middle of the night. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Oh. Hello? Is there somebody here? Is there somebody in here? What the
Alex hears a loud bang and goes to investigate when a chair suddenly just moves on its own.
Hello? Oh.
And then, only 2 weeks later, he films another chilling experience.
So I just captured something else on tape. While I was actually taking the tape, I did not notice it at all, but you go ahead and take a look at it and tell me what you think. Okay, I just heard a really loud noise coming up here from the same place where all the other stuff has been going on. Like something was dragging across the floor. Turn on the lights, like everybody says. Okay, come on. I know I heard something. I don't know. See, I don't know.
Hello, face, right there.
I don't know. There's nothing here. Turn on this light down here.
Alex doesn't notice it at the time, but he accidentally records what seems to be a pale face staring at him from a doorway. He starts to believe that whatever is making the strange noises and appearing in his videos might actually be the spirit of his deceased grandmother. Cut to another night, and Alex captures something absolutely terrifying.
Okay, I am up here where all the different, scary activity has happened, and I'm hearing what sounds like somebody walk around on the floorboards. As I'm up here, I can feel, the pressure of steps landing around me. I don't really know what's going on. It just seems pretty crazy to me. I don't know. This is not what I signed up for when I got this house. Oh,
Bruh. This is why Nuke's Top 5 is the GOAT. This is just the first of it. This is just the first video. This is just the first clip in this video. And I'm already... Whew.
Come on.
That was,
what was that?
scary shit, man.
Holy shit. Is there somebody in here, or was that actually my fucking grandmother? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. What the f? Oh my god.
That...
The f***ing robe is sitting there on the floor. Are you kidding me? Holy shit.
Alex can't believe his eyes as right in front of him someone appears to be standing in his doorway. By the time he manages to collect himself, whoever or whatever it was has disappeared. So could it be that Alex's home is haunted by his grandmother? And if not, then just what is this? I highly recommend that you watch Alex's full story over on his TikTok page. Alex Calvo is haunted. A different perspective. Ready?
But that would mean I have to get a TikTok account. And that's not gonna happen.
User Bunny Toes says that she was home completely all alone with just her grandchild. When she gave the baby her old phone to play with, the child accidentally starts recording a video and captures something chilling.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this clip.
Let's change your butt. You smell like you poopied.
Did you see it? Reddit user Bunny Toes is shocked when she looks back at the footage. Her grandchild seems to have recorded a tall, shadow-like figure standing right behind them. The astonished Reddit user believes the apparition to possibly be her husband's deceased grandmother, who passed away 6 years ago on the exact same spot where the figure can be seen in the video. But is it a shadow figure or just a very strange trick of the light? Let me know down in the comments. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost
there wasn't really anything there to give up that shape before it showed up.
channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting of Abiud Hernandez Alvarez.
There's another video. This has been my favorite series to follow. Abiud Hernandez Alvarez.
Now the name Abiud Hernandez Alvarez might sound familiar to you because over the last year and a half I've featured his continuing frightening story. Abiud lives alone in an apartment in Mexico City and claims that he suddenly began to experience terrifying paranormal activity at all hours. Objects would move on their own, doors slammed shut, and the sound of high heels and knocking were heard in the halls. Most horrifying of all, a strange female entity began to appear in mirrors around his house, and then the apparition even physically attacked Abiud. In his last video posted to Facebook, he recorded a shocking encounter with the female spirit he calls Zaya. And then he just sort of disappeared for a while. Abiud has since returned and adopted a cute little puppy named Milo. It's not long before Milo starts to regularly react nervously to something that Abiud can't see. One night when Abiud is fast asleep in bed, a static camera records something very strange.
Poor doggy.
Milo barks at something that we can't see, and an ominous noise can be heard that seems to respond back to the little dog. It's almost as if little Milo is trying to protect his owner from something. Over time, Milo seems to form an odd attachment to a large teddy bear that we have seen in Abiud's videos before. The teddy bear, named Googie, often seems to just move on its own.
Milo estaba jugando mucho tiempo con Googie, pues a veces el que se divierte con él.
one day after frantically searching, Abiud can't seem to find the teddy bear anywhere. It's like it simply disappeared into thin air.
Googie ha desaparecido y no entiendo por qué. Incluso estoy viendo aquí en el espejo, hay como agua, como si saliera de él. Y toda esa agua se escurre y está directamente en el piso. Incluso de este lado también se puede ver cómo el agua está escurriendo, como de la silla. No sé, no entiendo muy bien cómo está aquí. Realmente no sé cómo explicar que Googie ha desaparecido.
It was in the mirror. The bear showed up in the fucking mirror.
No sé cómo explicar que
There it is. What the?
Ha desaparecido. Pues no sé ni qué chingados.
Did you see it? Even though Abiud shows an empty chair, Googie the teddy bear can be seen sitting in the chair in the mirror's reflection. Even stranger, water appears to be seeping right from the mirror itself. Eventually, teddy bear Googie returns to its usual spot and all seems to be going well. Until one night. Abiud hears a very loud noise coming from the same room. He once again takes out his phone and starts to record. It did not go well.
Escucho un golpe muy fuerte en la recámara, precisamente por donde está Googie. La vez pasada, bueno, ya tiene un rato que coloqué este aparato encima de Googie para que no lo movieran del lugar y bueno, pues sí ha funcionado. Hasta el momento sí ha funcionado. Esto que se ve como no sé si se logra apreciar. Bueno, aquí se ve como agua, pero es más viscoso que eso. De hecho, creo que no es la primera vez que grabo esto.
I saw that clip last week, but still.
In an absolutely bizarre twist, what looks like a terrifying clone of himself charges toward Abiud, scaring him so much that he stumbles to the ground. When he gets back up, there's nothing there. Also, a strange symbol that wasn't there before now appears on the mirror. When Abiud checks out the living room, something dark seems to be standing there with him, only visible in the reflection in the living room mirror. After this horrifying experience, Abiud takes his dog Milo on a long trip to just get away for a while. So, is Abiud Hernandez Alvarez's apartment really violently haunted? Or is it just some bizarre horror ARG? Either way, the videos are terrifying, and as always, I leave it up to you to decide. You can find Abiud's entire story and many more videos over on his Facebook page. The Tunnels. Founded in 1811, the seaside city of Astoria, Oregon has seen its fair share of dark history. In the early 1920s, most of the city tragically burnt to the ground. It was rebuilt with concrete reinforced pylons, creating a creepy hidden underground tunnel system. Many of these tunnels served as underground living space for the very poor, but they were also home to a lot of violent criminal activity and were very unsafe. One of the unfortunate poor people who lived in the tunnels was a woman named Abigail. Abigail was a poorly paid seamstress in a tailor shop during the day, and at night, she lived a very hard life down in the dark tunnels beneath the shop. In 1972, Abigail saw no way out and ended it all. Her remains weren't found until a week after her passing. Another unfortunate soul that is said to inhabit the tunnels is allegedly that of a young girl named Sarah, who is also said to have met her untimely death beneath the tailor shop. Over time, the underground tunnels were closed due to safety hazards. The tailor shop was sold and eventually became the Gully's Butcher Shop. Owner Diana Gully says that she has always had a bad feeling that someone or something might still be down in the tunnels beneath her store. Guests have taken photos in the basement of a mysterious entity that seems to be sitting in a chair. Others have gotten nasty headaches during their visits, and some have even seen a large shadow figure. The story goes that one man visiting sat down in a chair but soon fell over and then quickly ran out. He claimed that what he believed to be the spirit of little Sarah came walking towards him and pushed him right out of the chair. Diana Gully has invited popular ghost hunters Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Skylar from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal to investigate whether the stories are true and just who or what might be haunting the Gully's Butcher Shop. As Ryan is interviewing Diana about her store, River is busy setting up a static camera in the tunnels. He captures something downright chilling.
So when you're checking things, maybe you could get a little bit more information about that.
See, some things may appear differently.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do some investigations. Sometimes they'll trick you.
What the f?
Earlier, you were saying that somebody was sitting there. Right. Could have gotten scratched on their face.
Mm-hmm.
Or could have just
Yeah.
a little bit too excitement than doing it themselves.
What the f?
What happened to you? Dude, I've never had this happen, ever. I was getting a shot, and I hear someone walking like this.
Okay.
And they came right behind my ear, and they're breathing really heavy.
Oh, no.
I've never had this happen. I almost just freaking lost it.
You okay?
I'm okay, but that was really scary.
Is that you running over here?
Yeah, it was me running over here. I've never had that happen.
Now, a little freaked out, the team finishes their interview with store owner Diana and officially begins their investigation. Using a REM pod and 2 EMF meters, they begin to ask questions to the spirit of Abigail, and things just get weirder.
That just went to red. That just went to red.
Are you filming it?
That went all the way to red.
Yes.
Can you spike this one as well? This one in my hand? Please? Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. Thank you, Abigail, if this is you.
Not one, not two, but all of their devices spike at the same time. The team moves on to a different section of the basement and their devices are still continuously spiking. That's when Ryan experiences something terrifying.
This just keeps going off. Thank you. Riff. What? Somebody's right here. Somebody's right here. Are you over here with us?
Yeah.
What? I just got what you got. Somebody's right here. Are you over here with us? What? I just got what you got. Something just took a deep breath right.
Let's see. That's my headphones ran out of my ears. Ow. Done a little bit.
By my ear. If I had a heart monitor right now, my heart is beating so fast.
Just like his brother River, Ryan experiences and hears the breath of someone right next to his ear. But that's not all that the Twin Paranormal guys catch at Gully's Butcher Shop.
Here's another object here in Skylar's hand. All you have to do is walk up to this object and you hold onto this antenna or get close to this metal rod that you see and it'll light up and it'll make noise. I'm going to go ahead and set it over here in this walkway. If you can come over to us and use your energy. Give us a sign that you are here with that.
Ooh. Hello, hello, hello.
Give us a sign that you are here with that.
The unexplained shape of someone seemingly walking around down in the tunnels is captured on camera. The ghost hunters have no idea what their camera has just recorded, but they do hear footsteps coming from that direction. So could this be the spirit of Abigail? Could it be the ghost of little Sarah? Or something worse? Let me know what you think. The investigation at Gully's Butcher Shop is not over yet. Part 2 will be up on the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal, very soon. The Legend of Kashima Reiko. So the story with this next video goes that an anonymous Japanese man lost a bet with his friends, and so they dared him to explore an allegedly haunted forest completely alone. As proof, he must film the entire experience. He hikes into the woods just as the sun goes down. As you might suspect, it did not go well.
Oh, yeah.
Now 5時1分。めっちゃ暗くなってきた。あ、ちょう。
Ooh, it's crawling towards you. Run.
The pale, disembodied torso of a woman appears to crawl her way out of the forest, getting closer and closer. The man makes a run for it, and the video abruptly ends. Now, Japanese viewers say that the mysterious video has a basis in the frightening urban legend of Kashima Reiko. The story says that the vengeful spirit of a woman is forever looking for her lost legs. And if she happens upon someone, she will take the legs of anyone she encounters. Thanks so much for watching.
Alright. Okay, last look at comments here real quick. Not buying it, just clever camera trickery. And you know, that could be it too. You never know. Alright, but thank you guys for joining me up to this point. Well, you know, chat was crazy tonight. I loved it. Everything, you guys are awesome. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like on this video. You know, share this on your social media. You know, get your friends to watch it. You know, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And let me know what you think. You know, I love feedback. I love your guys' opinions. And I will see you guys on the next one.